Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday and I'm going live with how to thrive as being single for Valentine's Day. As I record this video, it is February 9th, so Valentine's Day is coming up. And if you are single, this might not be the best day for you. And we're going to talk all about that tonight. So if you are here, let me know. Say hi in the comments. If you are catching me on my Facebook group, please make sure you put your name in the comments so that I know who you are, and especially because I'm going to be pulling some cards today. I figured I don't really like to do love reading, guys, if you don't know that about me by now, because I never want to put that in somebody's head that someone's coming and then it doesn't happen or whatever it is, or they're looking around their shoulders and it's just not good. And if you're wondering what I'm doing with this right now, I'm just saging. So saging is to release negative energy. And I like to sage my cards. I like to sage myself before I do any of the readings. So as you are here, say hello, Leanne, Kitty, somebody in the Facebook group, Cheryl, Amanda, somebody else in the Facebook group, Carol. I'm live on YouTube in the Facebook group and on my Facebook page and my personal page. So let me know where you guys are viewing me. Let's see. Lori's here. Hello, Jamie, Sherry. Let's see, Nikki. They just all popped up. TC, hello. All right. So who's excited? So let me know in the comments. I'm just loving this right now. I'm like just smoking myself out. In the comments, let me know. Are you single? If you're watching this, you might be single. You might not be single. But I'm going to really break down, and I'm trying not to be negative tonight. But we're going to bust some beliefs. I just have to. I mean, I wouldn't be doing you guys a service if I wasn't going to break down Valentine's Day for you in the truth, right? So, all right, let's see. I'm excited. Yes, I'm single. Single. Hello, Blanche. Let's see. Hello, my beautiful friend. Hello, Tracy. I know that's always you. Yes, single and loving it. Good job, Leanne. Single here, single almost 8 years. Amanda, good for you. And when I say good for you, because this is the thing. And I talk about this in the 21 days to accelerate your confidence. We already talked about this in that course, where it is basically like, you know, this belief that being single is like a sin. Okay. And I don't care what religion you are. I don't care. But like a sin, something you shouldn't do. It's like forbidden. Okay. And especially if you're older and you haven't been married yet and you don't have children, it's like people just don't understand. And it's because they come from the belief that you've got to get married and you got to have children because that's the normal thing to do, quote unquote. But I'm sorry, our world is changing. Like divorce rate, I think it's like 50%. Like people are no longer sticking to their vows. And I also talk about with beliefs about like, who the hell said that we've got to get married and stay with someone for the rest of our lives? Especially if you've been in toxic relationships, like we make those vows and we like commit ourselves to a life of misery if we pick the wrong person. And especially if we thought it was the right person, but then their mask came off as a narcissist. And now we're stuck with this person for the rest of our lives because we didn't know the truth about this person. Okay. So whose beliefs are these? Right. And usually they come from religion. And I'm just going to put this out there. I love religion. I used to be Catholic. I now kind of am all of religions, but basically I all feel like we're all doing the same thing, but this is not the scope of this video. But like really realize that and question your beliefs around relationships and marriage and all of that. And like come up with your own beliefs and not just what people tell you that you should believe. Like I believe that you should get married and have your vows and be together forever. And of course, that's because I grew up Catholic. So that was the belief that I was taught. But nobody ever told me I could like change my belief or, believe what I want to believe. Like it's crazy. So please question your beliefs. I will get to the reading. So do not ask me any questions right now because I probably will not see them. So I will let you know when I get to the cards. Okay. But I'm going to give you some information first. With this Valentine's Day coming up. Now listen, I love love. I wore red because that's what we do for Valentine's Day, right? Who said that? Who created that? I'm just in this thing about like questioning everything now, really questioning everything. But with Valentine's Day coming up, and if you've been single and you're trying to manifest that relationship, you might have a really hard time with this day. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's going to trigger you. And maybe like on a normal day, like it wouldn't matter so much to you. But when you see this Valentine's Day come up, first of all, like, why do we need one day to show our love to someone? We should be showing our love every single day. Second of all, okay, is that if you have been through toxic relationships, you're seeing all this stuff in the stores, you're seeing it all over the place. First, shut down your social media. If this is triggering you, if Valentine's Day triggers you, I love Valentine's Day. I spend it with my kids. Even if I didn't spend it with my kids, I spend it with myself, like, you know, my friends, like whatever, because it's a love day. It is a day of love. So you love many more people than just your partner or your spouse or your, you know, significant other. But this day can trigger you. Now, what do I mean by trigger? Trigger means that something is happening that is bringing up emotions and energy in you from the past. So if you have been alone on Valentine's Day, maybe you had a Valentine's Day that was like really bad. Maybe you were filled with anxiety. Maybe you were filled with depression. You couldn't even get out of bed because you were just so upset. Like, and now you're kind of okay, but then this Valentine's Day comes up and it's triggering you inside back to that time. But it's also triggering you in another way where you feel as though, you know, you need to have this love in your life because that's what everyone is saying out there. That's what Valentine's Day is. And you feel like a failure if you don't have this partner with you for Valentine's Day. You stay away from the restaurants because you don't want people to judge you. Let me know if this is resonating with you and if you're feeling any of this way. I'm going to check out the comments because I know there was a lot of them coming through. Let's see, 65 and single, not single. All right, Stephanie, you go, girl. Nancy, a belief that we need a man. Yeah, a belief that we need a man to survive, need a man to take care of us. Like, where are these beliefs coming from? Because it's absolutely not true. Now, listen, I know a lot of people think that I'm like, cut them and leave. Like, I love people. Like, I think that you should be with the right people. That is the only thing I'm always trying to spread out there, is that you have to find your tribe. I'm not saying to be alone forever, but the people that are alone and have been alone for a long time, there's two things that you got to check out there, right? If you are healthy and loving yourself and loving life, then that is phenomenal. You are just waiting for the right person to come along so that you don't get stuck with the wrong person, get married, and then have to be with them for the rest of your life. Now, on the other spectrum, if you are alone and sad and lonely and depressed, like, this is the time to take it back to you. This is the time that you have to heal yourself, because that healing in yourself is going to attract a better partner for you. It's going to let the universe know that you are ready. So healing yourself is really important if you're on that spectrum of Valentine's Day is coming and you don't even want to think about it. You're so depressed about it. You're lonely. You want someone. You're needing someone. That is not okay. That needing someone is not okay. Now, any women that I work with, it's like I always want them to get to a point that they're loving their life so much that they're only going to accept the right person into it. And if somebody comes in that isn't fulfilling their life or not completing it, but like just making it better together, then it's time to let them go. But we settle for so much less than we deserve because we have that neediness, we have that desperation of needing someone there. And that's what I'm talking about tonight, is that you don't need someone to take care of you. You can take care of yourself. And if that doesn't make sense, then reach out to me and I'll explain it better. Yeah, Missy Bear says, I give my kids Valentine's Day gifts. Yes, I do too. No, it doesn't trigger me. Good, Margie, I'm glad. Bethy, got separated on Valentine's Day, so I celebrate my freedom every year. Awesome. Yeah, I had a divorce party as well. Mine were terrible for the most part. Yeah, so this day could definitely be triggering you, Karen. The other Karen, love equals self-care. Love, admiration should start with yourself. Absolutely. I'm healing myself, so I'll attract Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. Oh, I like it, Leanne. Awesome. All right, so that's the most important thing to remember on Valentine's Day. First of all, it's a sham. Like seriously, I'm just going to put this out there. You guys can think about it however you want to think about it. But like literally it's a sham for marketers and money and, you know, the stores and merchandise and all of that. It's just something else to sell us on, guys. Like seriously, if you guys have not been aware of our media and the way that everything runs out there, it's like, you know, Valentine's Day stuff is like coming out right after Christmas stuff. I mean, there's St. Patrick's Day stuff out there now. And now there's Easter stuff out there. It's like, come on, right? So it is just a day to celebrate love. You want to recognize it, you recognize it. If you don't want to recognize it, then don't recognize it. But it's also, again, the day that could trigger a lot of people because they aren't with somebody. And this day makes us feel like a failure if we are not with somebody. So let that go this Valentine's Day. Now, what you want to do if you are single and you are in that depressed state, and if you're not in that depressed state, you can do this anyway, you can do it. But if you are in that depressed state, it's time to celebrate that love for yourself. And if you don't feel that, that's okay. We're going to fake it for the day. Okay. First of all, if you're in this spectrum, turn off social media. You don't need constant triggers, constant reminders in your mind that you're not with somebody and, oh, look at that. Oh, they went out to dinner and, oh my gosh, look, they got a ring or they got, you know, whatever, proposal, whatever. Like just turn off social media for the day. And even the next day, maybe even the next 2 days, so that you don't see it come up on your feed. Everyone's commenting and stuff, right? So just turn it off, all right? We have to protect what goes in our mind and in our energy. So turn it off, turn social media off, okay? If you're in my course, you can catch up later. But I think you're good if you're in my course. So turn it off. Second, be aware that you could be getting triggered and that this is just stuff coming up from the past and it has nothing to actually do with this day. It is just triggering you of the loneliness, of the divorce, of anything, right? Maybe you spent Valentine's Day with your ex like so many years and all these memories you have, like all of that crap is going to come up for you. And it's important to just be aware of that and then hop on my YouTube channel and do some energy healing over there. I'm sure there's one of them. You do any one just with the intention of just releasing the energy, okay? But definitely do the energy healing around that because what's coming up is all the energy. So we got to release all the emotions and all the feelings that you're having that are related to the past. Okay, so definitely be aware of the triggers, be aware that your energy is coming up and go do some energy healing around that. If you're in my Reiki vault, go into a Reiki vault. There's a million healings in there that you can, you know, use your intuition to guide you to it. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, whatever you're thinking about of what you would like this Valentine's Day to be, go do it yourself. If you were wishing that you were out at a restaurant with your significant other or even a boyfriend or even a friends with benefits at this point, I don't know, go do it yourself. Like go out to that restaurant and let go of the fear of judgment around it, because a lot of us probably wouldn't go out to a restaurant because we're worried about what other people are going to think of us spending Valentine's Day by ourselves in a restaurant. Like, oh, they're going to pity you. Who the hell cares? Who cares? Okay. So go out and do what you want to do anyway, even though you're single. Like literally be proud that you're single because you are putting yourself first and not just settling for anybody. Like we've already been there and done that. If you guys are here, you've probably been through toxic relationships. We've already done that. Like we don't want that anymore. We want what we want. We want the connection. We want the love. We want the feeling of feeling good enough for this other person and not always being gaslit and all of this with narcissistic people. So you are basically standing your ground. So be proud of being single on Valentine's Day this year. Okay? It is not like a harmful holiday. It's not the holiday that's supposed to get you into that depression. Like be proud. And even if you don't want to be single, but you still are, yet you haven't settled for all those, you know, online dating people that are sending the pics that you don't want, like be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself this year and do something, get out of your comfort zone, go buy some new clothes to make you feel good, get your nails done, take a bath, read a book, go out in nature, spend some time by yourself, or go out and spend it with friends, or go out and do something that's really uncomfortable for you and like push yourself into this like new identity for a minute and see how that feels. Okay. So that's what I got for you for Valentine's Day. Like, please, please, please do not let it trigger you. Do not let this one day a year affect how you feel about yourself and that if you feel like a failure or not. Okay. Karen says a facial. Exactly. Do something. Self-care, self-love, and really focus on that. Let's see. 3 cards just popped out. Oh gosh, guys, seriously. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 6 of Swords. Look at all of this energy. This is negative, stuck, trapped, middle, shadiness, and then leaving it all behind. It is time to leave all this behind. And like I said, Valentine's Day, you know, celebrate it if you want. Don't, it doesn't really matter. But just realize that a belief again, like who the heck created this holiday? Right? It was so just to sell stuff. So let go, get yourself out of this trapped energy, let go of the shadiness, let go of everything that you've been through and leave it behind you. And it's time to move forward here. Okay. All right. Who wants a reading? This is the deal. If you want a reading, quick readings. Okay. I need a question. Don't give me a general, not doing generals. Give me a question. And the one question that it cannot be is, when am I going to find love? Give me another question and I will give you a reading, okay? So pop it in the comments. If you guys are in the Facebook group, make sure you put the name, your name, so that I know who I'm talking to with the question. 6 of Pentacles, guys. Walk your own path. Be who you are. I'm trying to get the light right. Be who you are. Be unique, all right? Walk your own path. Do things your own way. Believe what you want to believe. I'm on like this energy tonight. I just love you guys. And it's like, I just want you to see how beautiful you are and understand yourselves so much better. And just realize that you are what you believe you are. And those beliefs can change at any time. We should all buy ourselves flowers. Exactly. Whatever it is, whatever you are wishing for that you had this Valentine's Day, go do it for yourself. Wishing for 9 of Cups, King of Pentacles here, right? Be him. Be the guy that is secure in himself, knows that the universe has his back, and just trust in the universe and trust in divine timing that if you are single, that your person is coming, that your person is coming. All right, Amanda, it does not trigger me. And if I did have some, how did that go somewhere? If I did have someone, I'd rather spend the day at home together than join all the couples in a restaurant. Yes, me too. I totally agree with that. When will this case be over? Oh gosh, this is going to pop up too much. Let's see. Jennifer, when will this case be over? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So Jennifer, you asked, when will this case be over? You've got, sorry guys, let me figure this out. Okay. You got the 4 of Pentacles and you have the High Priestess here. So this is telling me that there's a lack of trust on your part. I'm sorry, this is mirrored. Lack of trust on your part, but it's time to use your intuition with this and kind of trust in the universe. I'm getting the number 4. So it's either going to be like 4 weeks or 4 months, but I think they're making me feel like it's going to be sooner than you expect, but more than you had wished for, if that makes sense. Okay. But 4 is what I'm getting, but there's a lack of trust that it's going to go your way, but like literally, you know, keep talking to your guides and your angels and manifest it. All right. Cynthia, me please. Will my new project be successful? Let's see. Okay, so Cynthia, 8 of Wands here. I feel as though there's more that you have to do. There's still some stuff, and they're saying it's like it's under the rug. So there's some stuff that I think that you're not aware of that is still pending. It's going to be moving slowly with this Knight of Pentacles, but the 9 of Wands, like this is like that recognition, the promotion. So I do think it will be successful, but I think it's going to, don't move too fast is what I'm getting. Okay. Like slow it down because I feel as though you might miss some things along the way. Okay, so it is going to be successful. I think it's going to be very eye-opening and kind of empowering, but just slow it down. Don't rush it. All right, so somebody in the Facebook group asks, is it safe to, and when will I have my own home? Okay, so whoever that was in the Facebook group, we've got the Ace of Swords, we've got the Sun, and we have the King of Wands. And by the way, tomorrow I'll be releasing the new moon. I'm a little late on it, but we've had like so much snow here. It's like ridiculous. Ace of Swords. So this is about your internal triumph here with the Sun. So in order for you to get that new home and for you to feel safe, actually, is that you've got to heal the inside. You've got to let go of things in the past, especially with the Sun card. This is my healing card. And the Ace of Swords, again, is kind of your inner being. And then the King of Wands. So it's like you've got to heal yourself to this new identity of this King of Wands who goes after what they want. I'm feeling a lot of resistance from where you want to be. Something's holding you back, and that's probably with the ego and with fear, and it's holding you back from where you want to be. So like you have this vision, but your energy is not matching that vision. So therefore, that's why it's not manifesting. Okay. All right. Claudia, you're late. That's okay. All right. So, and I'm seeing these as I see them, so you guys might not be able to see them. All right. So April says, am I on the path to healing? So what message does April need? Okay. So I do believe you are. They want you to go deeper. You've got the moon card. So this is about shadows. This is about shadow work. This is about going back to the childhood. You've got the Six of Cups here, which you can see like she's giving her the light. The little girl is giving her the light. And I love this. So this is telling me inner child work. You can go on my website and you can find the inner child healing there. But definitely inner child with the Three of Pentacles. So this is saying that, yes, you are on the path of healing, but you need to go deeper and you need to touch the wounds that you don't want to touch in order to get the transformation that you're looking for. All right, Karen, I see you. How is my business meeting going to go? All men. Girl, you got that. But the Strength card came popping out with that. Like you're a strong energy to reckon with. So don't let that imposter syndrome go and just, yeah, totally. Like give yourself that love. Recognize yourself for who you are with this Knight of Cups. And you've got the Chariot. And this is about moving forward, but with effort. So this is what I love about the work that we do is that, you know, as you push yourself in life, as you go towards your dreams, you are healing and releasing energy to step into the new identity of that person that has what you want. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying with that. Like if, say for instance, if you're making $50,000 a year right now, if you want to make 100,000, you're going to have to do things differently than what you're doing at 50,000. Okay, you're going to have to learn something new. You're going to have to learn a new skill. You're going to have to heal some of you that actually believes that you can make the $100,000 a year. Okay, so you're always healing to get to that next place in your life of what you want. So just like you're going to heal. So let go of that imposter syndrome, Karen, and realize your strength. And like these men have nothing on you. All right, oh, okay, hold on. Oh boy, there's lots of comments. Okay. Cheryl. Oh, I'm actually going to switch decks. Okay. Would it be wise for me to look for new employment? Shockproof that says the single jingles. Absolutely. All right. Yes. The Fool. And it says spontaneity, I can't ever say that word right, and taking chances. So yes, you are not happy where you are right now. And again, don't hold yourself back. Like literally don't hold yourself back. So the Fool is all about taking that leap of faith, jumping off the cliff, even though you don't know what's underneath it. Yeah, and I feel like maybe your job right now with the 8 of Cups is like keeping you up at night. It says contemplation. It's like, it's just not where you want to be. And you know that you are meant for more and can do more. So again, same with Karen, like let go of what you think you aren't and step into who you know you are. Amanda, currently seeing a counselor. My divorce, well, the betrayal hit me hard and I can't seem to let anyone else in. How will this all work out? Okay, so you've got the Justice card. So this is Amanda. Actually, wait a minute. Can I do this? Ah, that's so cool. All right, cool. So we've got the Justice card and it says honorable choices. Okay, you also have the Judgment card. So putting the past to rest. And then you've got cautious progress here. So the 6 of Swords. So how will it all work out? So you've got to let go. You've got to let go. There's got to be some energy work in there as well. So hopefully they know energy healing, because you've got to get the mind to match the energy. And with the Justice card, it's like you're seeking that, you have that resentment. You're seeking a little bit of karma. And just remember that karma is not your job to serve. It's the universe's. And then you've got this Judgment. So you are holding on to a lot of what they did to you. And this is keeping you in that victim mentality. And in that victim mentality, we don't heal, right? We've got to let go of being that victim and take that power back for yourself. With cautious progress, I don't know. So just if this is a new counselor or something with this card, I would just say, you know, always trust your intuition. And if the vibe isn't going, like don't stay there longer than you feel you need to, with the feeling of being uncomfortable. Does that make sense? Like if you're uncomfortable, like it's time to go from whoever you're working with. That's where I got with the cautious progress there. Just make sure that the person you're working with knows kind of what you're dealing with and how to like move you forward. And if you feel as though you're not getting any progress, then I would move along to find somebody else. Okay. But it's a mindset shift that has to happen within you. Okay. And taking that power back from what they did to you. Oh, cool. All right. Laura, hello. How are you? Lori, is this the beginning of the last stage of my life? Oof. I don't even want to answer that. Is this I'm assuming it means the beginning. Is this the beginning of the last stage of my life? You got the High Priestess card. Oh, I'm like so excited about that. The High Priestess card. So it says feminine influence, inner guidance. Okay. I'm feeling like this is going to be the best stage of your life because you're connecting more to yourself. And you've also had the Justice card come out here and it says honorable choices. So I believe that this is going to be the best stage of your life because you're in a very different position. So that is what I'm going to say about that. All right. Someone in the Facebook group. How do I decide if someone is good for me and not just someone to be there? You're going to have to ask yourself, like, if you have the need to have somebody there. And I feel like it's a two-part answer, right? So again, are you happy in your life that you don't need someone with you, but you just want someone to, you know, share your life with? That's where you need to be. And then is someone good for you? So again, I would, without this person in mind, again, the High Priestess card comes out. All right. So like, this is about listening to your intuition. What I was originally going to say is like, I would, without this person in your mind, I would write a list of things that you, nope, they're telling me something different. Okay. So I would go back to the people that you've been with in the past and write about what you liked about them and what you didn't. And then make a list of the person that you want to be with. And then when somebody comes in, compare them against this list, but then also listen to your intuition. And if any, like, I seriously think that when anything that I manifest into my life now, it feels like home. And I think that when you find your person, it's going to feel like home. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I really do feel like it will feel like home. So ask yourself, like, is there already questions? If you're already questioning it and doubting it, there's probably something out of alignment there. But again, if you haven't healed and you're not at that point where you're loving your life, then it's going to be a whole shit show, really, to be honest. Because if you're not healed enough, then there's always going to be questions and your mind's spinning with someone coming in. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Facebook user, Facebook group. Will a singles group be good for me to meet people like myself? I am 65. Most singles are, I don't know what that says, like myself. I'm 65. Oh, are younger. Gotcha. Okay. What's wrong with younger? Go for younger. And as I say that, it says tradition, reflection, okay, nostalgia. Like, what's wrong with younger? And there are, I think there are single groups out there that are for older people. So again, let go of these beliefs that you have and let go of the belief, the Wheel of Fortune here. Get things spinning, girl. Get them spinning. All right. Change and action. Let go of any judgment that you have of being with someone younger as well. It's not about your age. It's about how you feel inside. All right. TC says, asking if my freedom is coming soon. Where's my YouTube people? Oh, there you guys are. Okay. Let's keep going. I keep forgetting to do this. Okay. Is my freedom coming soon? For some reason, this is just what I'm going to say, is that it's like at the expense of what? That's what I'm hearing. So I'm just going to put that out for you. Okay. But you've got the 7 of Cups here with decadence and an indulgence here. So just be careful of any indulging in things that might not be so good for you. And especially if it's taking money away from you, because you've got cash flow here with the 2 of Coins. So definitely the 7 of Cups is usually about like a lot of choices as well. And again, the coins, 4 of Coins, steady process. Okay. So they're just showing me like, take care of what you can take care of on your side and be careful with what you're indulging in. And especially if you're spending money, like they're making me feel like you might have this expectation of something and you're making choices now on that expectation, but just be careful with that. Okay. And then the steady process. So just keep, day after day, step after step, baby steps to that freedom that you are asking about. All right, Jamie, we're going to the other deck now. All right. When will I be strong enough to face my past? So the first card you have, Jamie, here is the 3 of Swords. So this is heartbreak. It's basically, you can see 3 swords in her heart here. But you've got the Emperor and you've got the Hangman. So this is about a change in perception for you. It's not that you're not strong enough right now to face your past. It's that you're just looking at it in a very you're just looking at it in kind of way do I want to say? You're just looking at it like upside down, I guess I would say, right? He's upside down here. So that fear that you can't face your past, like where does that come from? Because this is the thing, you've got to do the healing in the right way. And I'm going to tell you that, guys, this from the bottom of my heart is that when you're trying to talk your past out without the energy healing was the one thing that changed my whole healing process. Because I was in years of therapy and it just was not helping me get anywhere. I already knew my issues. Like all I was doing is rehashing everything. But when you add the energy healing to your healing process, it basically, and like I just had a client where I actually had to prep her energetically to then go deeper into the energy to release. Okay. So it's about finding the right person to help you face that past and not doing it by yourself, okay, with this Emperor and this Hangman, because there is a lot of hurt and there is a lot of pain there. But find somebody that you trust to bring you through that journey and not do it on your own. And like, seriously, guys, like if you're healing from toxic relationships, doing that healing on your own can, be very lonely and can cause you to like halt it, cause you to kind of stop it because you try to touch it, you try to touch that pain, you try to heal it, but you don't know kind of really the right way to do it or how to let it go so that it's not affecting you for days and weeks and stuff. And that's the energy healing part. You feel it for a few minutes, you release it, you might cry a lot, but then it's kind of like let go. And then it's not affecting you as much anymore. Okay. All right. You are welcome. Okay, we're going back here. All right, Claudia, is April, May the fourth time for my move to Hawaii? I'm not sure. So you've got cautious progress there, girl. So I'm not sure that April or May is going to be the right time for you to move. Four of Wands, recharge your hopes. Okay, so recharge those hopes. So even though basically what it's saying, and I'm not sure about May or April, I'm feeling a little bit more like June, but make sure you have everything tidied up and the plan to go, okay? Don't just, and I know that you're not just taking the leap, but just make sure that things are tidied up is what I'm getting there. Oh, I forgot to post you. Okay, Leanne, I'm in a healing crisis detoxing. Will I come out the other side with changes that will stick? All right, let's see what we got in the cards, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Guys, if you don't get a reading tonight, I'm not gonna be able to do everybody, but if you don't get a reading tonight, like hopefully some of the messages that I'm giving other people, like you're here because your spirit guides wanted you to be here to hear these messages. So just because you don't get a reading doesn't mean that the messages that I'm giving weren't intended for you as well. So Leanne, we've got nostalgia and reflection with the tradition card, and we've got healing and second chance with the 10 of Swords. Okay. Now, what this is saying to me is that you keep going back to what you're used to. All right. And with the 10 of Swords, it's time to let it go. It is time. This is dead. It's over. It's done. Okay. Now, this is what I'm going to tell everybody here, along with Leanne, is that to change your life, to make things stick, you have to let go of the expectation that you're going to one day you're just going to change and it's just going to be great from then. Every day is a choice. Every day. We are human. Unfortunately, we are human and we have this human brain inside of us that likes to keep us comfortable. So it is an everyday choice that you have to make better decisions. Some days are going to be bad. Some days are going to be worse. Some days are going to be great. Some days are going to be good. And some days are just going to be days. Okay. But have those expectations that I think in our human brain, we have this expectation that every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows. And that's just not how life works. And, you know, I don't know, any spiritual leader that tells you that, I'm not sure. But what you can do is be in good energy on all of those days. Okay. And knowing with our ego that this is going to pass. Okay. But for you, it's about every day making the choice of you. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that in the confidence course in a couple of days. All right. But choose you every single day. Make better decisions every single day. All right. All right, let's see. Lori, was leaving my job to self-care and heal a mistake. Okay. All right, so you left your job to heal, basically, and have some self-care. Was it a mistake, you want to know? Yeah, it was definitely not a mistake, okay? You've got the budget lessons, which is the 5 of coins here. So there could be some financial tightness, I would say, but that's okay because you've got release the past, change, and you've got the Hermit card, which says wisdom of solitude. So you knew, I feel as though you listened to your intuition and you knew what you had to do for the benefit of yourself. And this is the thing, when you take that time out to heal, you're going to come back more empowered. And if this is a financial thing, like, do not worry about the finances. The universe will have your back. And just realize, like, let go of any fear that you have around money or your situation, living situation, and just do you and let yourself heal, because the outcome of that is going to catapult you from even where you were. All right. So let go of that mistake, because that's even holding you back from doing the healing that you need to do, because you're too focused on, did I make a mistake? Trust yourself, trust the universe. You're exactly where you need to be with these 2 cards. You're exactly where you need to be. So continue to heal yourself, and then your life is going to be completely different after that. Okay. Because you're going to go for things that you didn't think you could before. All right. Let's see. All right, Nancy, what will bring me back into alignment? As a card flies out, let's see what it is. Oh, 2 cards flew out. You ready for this? They flew out, okay? You've got the 7 of Wands, taking a stand. Ace of Coins, new career moves. So, taking a stand for yourself. Again, making that choice every single day to do things for yourself. And with this, I don't know about this, new career moves. So if there's something in your job, I'm actually feeling with this like a step up, again, with the taking a stand, but like, I feel as though there's a step up. I feel as though this isn't what's going to catapult you into alignment, but there's might be something that you feel as though, I feel as though there's something that you feel as though you could do, but you're holding yourself back from doing it. Again, fear of failure, imposter syndrome, all of that good stuff. Okay. So let me know how you think about that. All right, let's see. Missy, what do I need to know right now for my highest good? Let's see. You guys, only ask one question, please. And TC, I think he's hiding something, just to let you know. I saw that question up there. All right. Missy, no, I didn't change you. Okay. You've got the 5 of Swords, and you're going to laugh at this. The 10 of Pentacles. Again, I feel as though you're stabbing yourself in your own back here, or that, no, damn. You need, this card, I mean, you know this. This card is about getting stabbed in the back. You can see he's got swords and he's walking away. Okay, and he's left 2 swords in your back here. So again, with everything you're going through right now, I feel as though there could be, and see this little birdie that's standing on the actual sword here. I feel as though people are pointing daggers, and this is the thing for you, is that when people, and this is for everybody, right? When people are focusing negative energy towards you, that's when things are going to start to fall apart unless you're protected. So with this 10 of Pentacles, like literally you have everything. Like it's so at your fingertips. Like this is you, the 10 of Pentacles. But there needs to be massive protection around you at this point. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see what this is here. Yeah. 3 of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of negative energy around you. So I would be getting clearings all of the time, making sure that you are protecting and clearing your energy as much as possible, as much as possible. Okay, so I hope that helps. It's confirmation. And again, you just had the World card at the bottom of the deck. There, you have so much potential and so much, it's right there. But people around you are keeping you from it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cynthia says, I'm a patient woman. Let's see. Tracy. All right. Just a couple more guys and then I've got to run. Tracy, should I pursue a new job opportunity? You've got the Moon with the Queen of Pentacles. So I think like whatever you want, you can have. Ask yourself though, why are you pursuing a new job opportunity? And I actually think there's more opportunity than you actually see. So this is the 7 of Cups, is about having like multiple choices and stuff like that. Yeah, so the answer is yes. I feel like the answer is definitely yes. You should pursue it and don't just settle for like the first one. Okay, with this Moon card, so the new moon is coming up in like 2 days. So put that intention out there to the universe that you are looking for this new opportunity, and then kind of like sit back with this Queen of Pentacles card. It's like you just sit back and wait for it to come to you, because I feel as though that's the energy that you have is powerful. Oh, okay. Christine, how are you? All right, will this new placement at work be good for me? Yeah, it definitely will. You've got the Star, you've got the Justice, and you've got the 8 of Cups. So the Star card is like balance, and you can just see all this beautiful light. I think it's going to be better energy. You've got the Justice card, so I feel like it's what you're looking for. And then you've got the 8 of Cups here, which I love this card, because this card is you're not walking away from something, but you're walking towards something better. Okay, so yes, I would definitely say it is. All right, I'm going to go through some of these and just answer the questions that I'm feeling. So Kitty, when will I be moving? I feel as though 2 to 3 months, girl. Like literally with your manifestation, you got the Death card here, so that's transformation. So I definitely think like within a couple of months, you're going to be on your way. Jody, is our intuition always right? Well, it depends if you're listening to your ego or your intuition. Your intuition, is it always right? I wouldn't say that it's always right. I would say that it's always guiding you to the next place that you need to be. It's always guiding you. But again, knowing the difference between the ego, which is trying to keep you safe, and the intuition. And what I usually say is your intuition, you'll know it's your intuition when you're trying to talk yourself out of it, because it's usually really scary to do, because it's trying to get you closer to your higher self and on your path while you're here. Your ego, you're trying to talk yourself into it. Okay, this is like the guy that has all the red flags. It's like, no, it's okay. No, he's okay. Where this one, it's like, the guy that you don't think you deserve, and you're trying to be like, no, he's never going to go for me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's what I'll say about intuition. Where we go. Oh, I just missed everybody. Hold on, I'm trying to find you. Okay, there we go. Carol, will my marriage work out? Look, the cards just fell all over the place, and you've got the unknown card, which is what I was thinking, right? So basically, it takes two to tango. And you can put as much work as you want into that marriage, but if they're not willing to work on it, and I got the devil card there too with the narcissist, it's my narcissist card. If they're not willing to work at it and change themselves for the benefit of the marriage, then it probably most likely will not. So really ask yourself, like, who's doing all the work? Laura, am I on my right path, both personally and professionally? I'm feeling like you are professionally the person, which, yeah, you've got the Queen of Cups. So I feel as though you are professionally on the right path, but you could actually be doing better. When you heal the personal path, the professional path is going to open up a little bit more, if that makes sense to you. Okay, but you got the Queen of Cups there. So they're just showing me the heart chakra here. So focus on your heart chakra a little bit, of opening it up a little bit more, and also receiving help there too, is what I'm getting. Okay, thank you so much, T. I do avoid dealing with my childhood. Yeah, what we resist persists, guys. If you avoid healing your childhood, your life is going to stay the same. Like, literally, it really is. It's just gonna, you're not really gonna get to where you want to be, because you're resisting touching the stuff that's gonna open you up to where you want to be. Will I ever be well enough to love again? Absolutely. You've got the Ace of Wands there, Nancy. Okay, you've got the Ace of Wands. So yes, this is about a different mindset as well. And manifestation, like, this is the thing, you guys, like, manifestation, like, you can call in whatever you want. You got the Wheel of Fortune there too, Nancy, so yes, you definitely will. It's about changing the mindset around that, victim mentality. I'm just going to say that, victim mentality. And when we're in that mindset, it's like we're in that negative state, and therefore manifestation does not happen in that negative state. So yes, you totally will. Yeah, let me know how it turns out, Karen, if you're still on here. All right, I'm not doing general, so I need a question, guys. Have I made the right choice in love this time? Whoever this is, you've got the Seven of Cups and you've got the Knight of Swords. So I feel as though you might have a couple of choices. This might not be the only choice that you get. And with the Knight of Swords, it's a little bit of bumpy, a little bit of rockiness, but you've got the Justice card there too. So I don't know. I feel as though, this might be the person for a time. It might not be the person. I actually think with this Justice card that you deserve a little bit better, but this could be a stepping stone. Okay, so and stepping stones are very needed. So enjoy it while it lasts. And I don't feel as though it's going to be anything Like, this is not a bad thing is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Not a bad thing at all, but enjoy them. And who knows? Like, this is why I hate giving love readings. I don't want to get in your head, but what I'm seeing is that it definitely, you might have other choices coming in. Okay. Dana, are my finances going to get better? And then I do. This is the last reading that I can do, guys. All right, so Dana, you've got the Six of Swords and you have the Empress card. So in order for your finances to get better, you've got to let go of something. And with the Empress card here, the Empress card to me is about like self-care. And again, like when you take care of yourself, okay, so they're making me feel as though you extend yourself too much to other people, and therefore it's hindering you financially as well, okay? And it's time to let go of some things that you're taking on that isn't your burden to carry. And in all of doing that, you're going to actually help heal yourself. And that, again, that healing is going to get you to where you want to be financially. Okay. So letting go of something that is holding you back from those finances that you want. All right. All right, guys, let me know if you like these cards. I will do them again sometimes. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's lots of them that I missed. All right. Well, much love to all of you. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy being single if you are on Valentine's Day. Enjoy being in a relationship if you are on Valentine's Day. It does not matter. Just love yourself. Love other people. That's what this world needs right now is love. All right. Much love to you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.